My best friend started dating the hottest, richest guy on campus. When she posted the official relationship announcement, my comment was instantaneous. Ask him if he has any friends. A second later, she sent me a picture, her new boyfriend with his crew. Every single one of them was a 10. Her text, take your pick. I chose the most handsome one, the impossible one. 6 months later, I sent her a message. I can't do this. Maybe I should just pick a different one? My best friend, Olivia, had officially bagged the campus king. Looking at the picture she just posted to her Instagram story, her, tucked under Carter Brooks's arm like she was born there, I immediately fired back a comment. So, does he have a brother? A second later, a photo landed in my DMs. It was Carter with two of his friends, all of them offensively good looking. Liv's text followed, take your pick. I stared at the screen, genuinely torn between two entirely different flavors of handsome. One had eyes that crinkled at the corners and a smirk playing on his thin lips. He was gorgeous, but in a way that screamed, I break hearts for sport. A player. The other one, his face was all sharp angles and unforgiving lines. His lips were pressed together, his gaze drilling into the camera with an intensity that made my breath catch. He was my type, exactly my type, which usually meant one thing. He was going to be difficult. To hell with difficult. I was in. I circled the second guy's face and sent it back to Liv. I want that one. A few minutes later, his dossier arrived. Ethan Scott. 6 feet 2 inches, 185 pounds. Cadet at the military academy across town. Oh, God, a cadet. I glanced down at my own body. I was almost his weight. That evening, Liv organized a small get-together. Staring at my reflection, at the soft curve of my stomach pushing against the fabric of my dress, a familiar wave of doubt washed over me. It was no surprise Liv had landed Carter Brooks. She was the kind of effortlessly beautiful girl who commanded attention just by walking into a room. Me? I had to hold my breath to comfortably zip up a size 12. Could I really pull this off? My phone rang. It was Liv. Sophie, you better bring your A game tonight. Dressed to kill. Liv, maybe I should just bail, I mumbled, already starting to lose my nerve. Carter Brooks was a legend on campus, a guy from a family with a name. His friends were bound to be in the same league. Sophie Miller, don't you dare, she commanded, her voice sharp. The opportunity is right in front of you. Think about that face. Think about the life that comes with a guy like that. This isn't a date, it's a lottery ticket. Fine, lottery ticket. I was all in. I squeezed into a little black dress, wobbled my way into a pair of heels I never wore, and headed out. Liv had picked a chic rooftop bar. When she saw me, she waved me over with a grin. Soph, over here. I slid into the booth next to her. Carter was on her other side, and across from them, there he was, Ethan Scott. His presence was even more striking in person. I'd never seen a guy look so good with a buzz cut. He wore a plain white button-down, but on him, it looked less like a piece of clothing and more like a statement of severe, untouchable discipline, an aura of pure, unfiltered stoicism. I took a gulp of water to calm the frantic hummingbird in my chest. This is my best friend, Sophie, Liv announced. And this is Ethan Scott, Carter's friend, she added, giving me a pointed little wink. I managed a smile and a small wave. He returned it with a slow, deliberate nod. Hey, Liv, what about me? A voice complained from Ethan's side. It was the other guy from the picture, the one with the player smile. My God, tonight was a feast for the eyes. My life was officially looking up. Hi, I'm Noah, he said, arching an eyebrow in a way that was clearly practiced. Sophie, I replied. The night devolved into a game of truth or dare. When the empty beer bottle spun and landed squarely on me, Liv gave me a subtle thumbs up. Dare, I said, my voice steadier than I felt. Liv's eyes lit up. Make eye contact with any guy at this table for 30 seconds.
Click the link in my bio to get the full story for free.